This case might start like a routine traffic stop, but don't blink, because it spirals fast. Within seconds, we're watching a defendant admit critical mistakes while Judge Michael wastes no time breaking down the charges with razor-sharp precision. What makes this even more intense? The legal consequences stack up quickly: fines, possible jail time, and decisions that could impact lives long after today's hearing. So the real question is, was this just a simple mistake, or the result of repeated poor choices catching up all at once? Stay with us, because what unfolds next is a masterclass in courtroom reality checks.
Hey, you have the right to a lawyer. Do you want one?
Yeah.
We'll give you a lawyer.
Wait a moment.
Nope, not yet. Don't go anywhere. There's another one that needs a lawyer.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Prosecutor took the files.
It's all right. Are you ready on this, Mr. Zuko? Sir, you can go right out in the hall now. Yeah,
Yeah.
come on up. All right. Your name?
Judo.
I'm gonna recall that Joseph Zuko, 26G306819. Your name again, I'm sorry. If you go along with this agreement, he's offering you the opportunity to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive and no insurance, and the drive while license expired will be dismissed. Is that what you want to do?
So that's no points, right?
Correct.
Yeah, how much is the fine?
I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you that. I do that when I go through the whole file. It's up to 500 fines, up to 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you plead to no insurance, that's 0 points. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not gonna have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, you have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, you can apply for one at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Would you like a lawyer? To the charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead? Nice and mild.
Guilty.
Were you in control of a motor vehicle that was being operated on January 7 of 26 on Middle Gibraltar, near Gibraltar, at 9:25 p.m.?
Yes.
You were unlicensed at the time, is that correct?
I wasn't aware.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No.
Plea is accepted. And to the charge, no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
I'll accept that plea, accept the plea to allowing a licensed driver to drive, dismiss the driver license expired. Now I'm ready to sentence you. Now I can tell you what a no charge. And what would you like to tell me before I go on?
At first, I wasn't aware my license was suspended before. I wasn't aware that when I paid all my tickets off that I was supposed to do a road test, so I didn't know until I got pulled over.
25 fines, 25 costs, 75 victim's rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 175.
Now this is where things get real and expensive. The judge isn't just handing down penalties, he's methodically breaking down exactly how these fines add up. Notice how the defendant tries to explain the situation: lack of awareness, confusion about the process, but in court, that rarely erases responsibility. What stands out here is the judge's balance: firm on accountability, yet still offering some flexibility with payment timelines. But let's be honest, $360 total might not sound huge to some, but for many people, that's a serious financial hit. So here's something to think about: should courts prioritize strict penalties to enforce compliance, or lean more into leniency when intent isn't malicious?
Or 30 days. So I'm going to go light on that one. You're going to have to pay on the no proof. Do you have insurance yet?
I haven't been driving because I haven't did my road. Supposed to do my road test.
185 on that one. So you're 185 and 175, 360. Can you pay all that today?
I think I have 100 to tell. I can pay the rest of it.
Pay all of it?
Yeah, pay 100 today and the remaining actually.
You pay 100 now, and the balance on both of these I'll give you until April the 6th. That's the day after Easter, okay? If you need more time, call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. Fair enough?
Yes.
Wish you well. Good luck, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
People, now be careful.
Just that when the brother and sister and the uncle gets a ticket,
She's gonna plead, you're authorized in this plea
Yes.
of impeding, right?
yes, we'll plead it.
To that charge of impeding, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
Too bad Frank Simone isn't here. I would charge him a lot more money.
I'm going to tell that, Judge, I want to report to that the Trenton Police Department is really on the ball because they pulled over the mother, who is, as you know, is 87 years old.
Oh, they got her too?
They stopped her and she said, don't you dare give me a ticket. My son's going to have a talk with you.
165 by April 9th. Have a good day.
Judge,
Thank
nice
you.
seeing you.
You
Thank
too. Thank you very much. Lewis, real quick, come on up here. Jonathan Charles Lewis, 216-647-574. Could I have Donald Bankovich over here at this table, please? You can have a seat, sir.
Oh.
No, him. You're charged with driving while license expired. If you want a lawyer, I'll give you one. You want one?
Yes, sir.
You want a lawyer on this? Okay,
But yeah, I mean,
that's fine. That's fine.
well, the thing, it's like a big,
I'll give you a lawyer.
okay.
It's not, that's not a problem.
Steph Seton Hall.
Good luck. Who's that with you? Your dad?
Yeah.
Good to see. How old are you?
17.
You're in high school?
Yes, sir.
At Carlson?
Yes, sir.
I was just there this morning. You gonna plead to impeding? To that charge, responsible or not responsible? All right, you got a clean record. Good luck. 150. Please accept it. Original charge dismissed, 0 points. Best of luck. 150. Your name?
Nicole Trevette.
Why didn't you do the community service?
My son ended up getting in a dirt bike accident. He has a full leg cast right now. Single mom with 3 kids. And our family dog got killed on Telegraph Road. So it's
Jeez.
yeah, it's.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I can't dismiss it. You were supposed to do 24 hours. You only completed 6. I'll tell you what I'll do. I won't charge any probation fees extra. I'll extend probation so you can do the community service. Do you want to do that?
Yes, that's fine.
We're gonna need, who's your probation officer?
Elizabeth Wilds.
Gosh. I don't know what it is about this phone either.
Did want to say something.
Just give me 1 second.
Calling Elizabeth Wilds.
Is she here today?
Yes, she is, Judge.
All right, here's what I'm doing. Will you make sure you convey this to them, please?
Yeah.
Defendant's probation is extended. I placed you on 3 months probation on January 8th. I'll extend it to June the 8th. No additional probation fees. No additional probation fees. We're gonna pick out a date between now and then when she's gonna have this done for a new review hearing. So I'm gonna ask you to look for the middle or end of May. Defendant to complete all community service hours. And you have to still continue attending personal counseling.
Right, that's the other question. Do I still need to call the,
Hang on 1 second. You complete all community service hours by May 1. So I'll give you an extra 5 weeks. Who do you want to call?
I have to call the DNA number every day, so I don't know if
Yeah,
it's,
you're gonna have to do that. Yeah,
you know, my job's on the line right now. But I'm
what do you
also
do?
work for the Wayne County Health Department, so I'm on my probation period right now, so I'm like, they have messaged me like all morning about it, so I'm just breaking up.
John, get Miss Wilds in here, will you? I don't know.
And I leave tomorrow, I'm
Hang on.
supposed to be going
Hang
on
on.
spring break with my children to Florida.
What are you asking me to do?
Everything's paid for too, so I don't know.
Well, you can leave the state. I'm not gonna give you a hard time about that.
I'm not.
Slow down. Slow down. Just slow down. I need Beth.
I'm calling her.
Yeah, I know. I tried to call her number 2. Can you call 245? Just relax.
When that calls.
Just relax.
I just don't wanna lose my job, Your Honor. I'm a single mom with 3 kids.
You're not gonna lose your job. Just relax. Oh, where are you going in Florida?
Clearwater and then Disney.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
It's gonna be busy. Expensive.
Yeah, Disney World. Wow.
Wasn't that my idea?
Call Pam.
Nobody's answering.
Heather, will you call down there?
Nothing for that.
Yes, Judge.
Yep, that. Pam said she walked out, she's got frightened.
Why don't you have a seat a second? Just relax, take a seat right there. D647-832, A and B and C. Your name? All right, so you're gonna plead guilty to no valid operator's license on person. They are going to dismiss, one second, they are going to dismiss the suspend charge and the expired plate, and you are going to plead to no insurance, true? Is that what you want to do?
Yes,
If you plead to no proof of insurance, that's a 0-point civil infraction. If you plead to no insurance, that's, I'm sorry, if you plead to no insurance, I'm going to dismiss the expired plate, but you also have to plead to no ops with the suspend to be dismissed. You understand all that, right? No insurance is 0-pointer. No ops is punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those 0 points. Do you understand that? And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights form here today? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that? To the charge of no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible? To the charge of no ops on person, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? Were you operating a motor vehicle on King near Douglas and Trenton, February 18 to 26 at 3:10 p.m.? Did you have a valid license on your person? Are you on probation or parole? Anybody force you to plead guilty? Please accept it to no ops. Please accept it to no proof of insurance. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the expired plate and the driving on a suspended. You got warrants out. You're taking care of these, I hope.
I am good. One of the.
All right. What do you want to tell me before I sentence you?
Nothing to.
Okay. Where do you work?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
You seem like a nice kid. Don't act like a criminal though, okay? Well, I didn't say you were, but these are misdemeanors. You know what I'm saying? That you just gotta take care of business. I'll go light on you. Is that okay? Or you want to pay a lot? 185 on the no proof of insurance. I'm only gonna go 50 fines, 50 costs, 75 victim's rights, $50 justice assessment, 2 1/4 or 60 days on the no ops. So you owe 410. Can you pay all that? Good luck to you. Go down the hall, take care of it. You're all set. Thank you. Donald Allen Bankovich, 25G306-532. Mr. Bologna, your name?
Anthony Bologna, Your Honor.
Sir, your name?
Donald Allen.
This was the one at Humbug Marina. And he's filed a petition for early discharge. I don't remember the circumstances. I think this is one of the ones where he had a bunch of guns. They notified Humbug, but he's filed an application for early discharge. I don't know if the victim had contact with you, but we did send them notice. Do you have any objection to early discharge?
I do not, Your Honor.
Mr. Bankovich,
Yes,
I'm going to grant you early discharge. Stay out of here though, please, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're discharged from probation. We'll send the paperwork. Good luck. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Ms. Trevette, I don't know what to do with you now. Nicole Ann Trevette, 25F244791. What is the problem about you remaining on probation? Your name again?
Nicole Antoinette. It's my job, and Your Honor, I have to take my kids with me whenever I go and drop, and the money I'm having to pay, and
Well, you don't want the conviction on your record. I wish you would have done the community service when I told you to.
trust me, I took my daughter with me the one time I did do that.
Are you in trouble by not going back to work right now?
Yes, yeah.
I gotta wait for the probation officer. I want to make sure we don't drop the ball on anything here. Are you flying or driving?
Flying
How long are you gonna be gone?
a week.
Nice. She's in the other courtroom. As soon as she's available, they'll send her in here and I'll take care of you, okay? I can reduce your probation more if you want, but you're gonna have the community service done now.
That's fine.
So I can make it,
Then we can have I'm phone.
Yeah. Once you have a seat, as soon as she comes in, I'll call it. We'll talk about this.
As soon as I get back from Florida,
I got it. Okay.
that's getting us cast off by then, so I'll be a little bit more mobile with my scheduling. Ultravet.
Is Beth coming in?
I'm calling
She
her.
should, I was told that she was done in, Judge Hudson's courtroom. Do you want that May date for the review hearing
No, I'm gonna go early.
earlier than that?
What were you doing on this date again? What was this?
I go to 2 days of community service.
No. I mean, what happened on this fence date? Oh, you were publicly intoxicated? You were swearing at your ex-husband or something?
Yes, my views on it. That's the situation I'm trying to leave right now.
All right, Ms. Wilds, come on up here.
Let's look Probation, Your Honor.
You're leaving the state to go to Florida tomorrow?
Yes,
She didn't do her community service.
No, Your Honor, I received that letter, and once I looked at it, court officer had brought the file into me. It had notes written at the bottom that I was under the impression of hours. And what it actually meant was on 3/14, she did 3 additional hours on top of the 3/23. So that was my error. I read the document.
That's fine.
Yeah.
When are you coming back from Florida? Has she been cooperative with you?
Absolutely, she continues her personal counseling, makes her appointments, everything's been compliant. I know she struggled with getting the community service done.
When are you coming back?
I come back the 3rd.
All right, I'm gonna let you leave the state to go to Florida between March 27 and April 4th. I'm gonna extend your probation until May 8th. No additional probation fees are assessed.
Okay.
We're gonna give you a new review hearing date. You're gonna complete all your community service by, I'm gonna say April the 20. Give me a date right after the 20th. I'm gonna suspend, we don't need to send her with a sober link or anything. Suspend testing, except on demand.
Yeah.
Unless you don't have unless you have a reason. I know, no, but I mean, unless you have a reason to send her, like she comes in and you sense that she's been drinking or something. I'm gonna suspend all testing except
Thank you.
on demand at probation. So I'm not suggesting you should have to do that. I don't want to see you back here
No,
though.
absolutely not. I don't want.
All right, come on, give me a review hearing date for,
Flat Rock's in the building, Judge, on April 23rd.
perfect. We're gonna do April 23rd at 8:30, and you have all your community service done by April the 20th, and we'll go from there.
Will that be Zoom?
You can do Zoom. I'll let you do Zoom.
Yes.
She can do Zoom that day, okay?
Pick a work day.
And I'm sorry, Judge, did you say 8:30 for that?
Yeah, but we'll let her appear by Zoom.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Get down the hall, get your new notice. Only testing on demand now. Can leave the state. Get your community service done so you can get that off your record, okay? Good luck. Thanks. Michael Reband. Michael Joseph Reband.
Ready, ma'am?
26G306-836A and V. Good morning.
Your Honor, motion to see again, Attorney Ryan Ramsey, P73195 on behalf of Mr. Reban. Mr. Reban, please identify yourself for the record. Morning, Your Honor. Morning, Reban.
All right, what day are we gonna do on this?
Your Honor, I've ordered from the MSP some additional documents regarding the blood testing in this matter. Right now, they're working on about 3 weeks to a month schedule. I know that's
We can-
longer than Your Honor likes to give, but
We can do that 23rd date on this one, Judge.
I'll adjourn the pretrial to April 23rd, but if it's not resolved then, I'm gonna set it for trial.
understood, Your Honor. It's a 10:45 okay on that day?
Is that what you want?
I have a,
Is that what you want? If
yes, I have a.
Yeah, that's fine.
For a crazy-
If not resolved, then set for trial. We'll set it for April the 23rd at 10:45.
Please, thank you.
Okay? Anything else?
Nothing else. Thank you very much.
Have a good day. Good luck, sir. Thank you. All right. Evans, Gavin, Clayton, Antonio, Hugo, Evans, 26G306-739. Okay. Parents,
For the record, James Flower, on behalf of Defendants.
Mr. Evans, your name, sir?
Gavin Evans.
All right, does he stand mute, wait formal reading?
He was reading stance mute.
Not guilty pleas entered. You have an operating while intoxicated. Do you have, does he have any priors?
No.
What was the breathalyzer or blood draw here allegedly? 0.11?
Yes.
$500 personal bond, no alcohol, no marijuana, or illegal drugs, okay? You cannot leave the state without consent or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm going to give you a pretrial date. And because you're requesting an adjournment, true? You want an adjournment to
Yes.
conduct discovery?
For
Right.
during the
discovery.
day of the pre-trial and discovery as well.
Right.
Discovery.
Okay. Did you fill one out? Yes, you did. I will fill it out for you. Okay, what day do you have here, Heather?
April 23rd at 8:45.
April the 23rd at 10:40. At what time? 8:45?
8:45, Judge.
April 23rd at 8:45. Okay, sir, you're going to go down the hall, get your notice, and you're all set.
All right, thank you.
All right, have a good day. Thank you. Reed. Do you have Reed, counsel? Do you have Reed?
Yes.
Harold Lloyd Reed the fourth, 26G306-837. He wanted to lay on the sword, this guy. He was gonna just get rid of it and go ahead.
Which is a little better from James Schlaf, 30720.
Yeah, you did a lot better for him. So your name, sir?
Lloyd Reed for
So they're gonna dismiss, boy, you got a radio voice. You know that? You should go on radio. Huh? This guy. All right, so he's gonna plead the failure to yield, and they're gonna dismiss the misdemeanor of leaving the scene. True?
Yes.
To the charge failure to yield, responsible or not responsible? And before I accept that, you know that's 2 points, right? I'll accept the plea, dismiss the misdemeanor on motion of the prosecutor. 195 is your total. You can go down the hall and take care of that, and you're all set.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Thank you.
Buddy?
Well,
You're honest.
It's as bad as the time the woman called me sweetheart. I thought, people are gonna,
pay the 190 right now.
if you don't have the money, you don't.
All right, well, is there a time limit?
You come on back up here. What?
Yes.
You're fun. How much do you have today?
How much do you have today?
Nothing today.
Well, when can you pay it? Can you pay it by April 6th?
Well, you want to stick?
April 6th.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a week from Monday,
You do April, like 20.
April 20. If you don't have the money, you call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. Don't ignore me or I'm not so nice, okay?
Appreciate you, sir.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right, Tyler Chad Carlos. 263-306-855A and B.
Good morning, James Schlaf, 30720.
Name, sir?
Tyler Carlos.
He's damn mute, wait for my rating.
He waits for a reading, stands mute.
Not guilty, please entered. And he is how old? 28? 7.
28 April.
Yeah, $500 personal bond. No alcohol, no illegal drugs or marijuana. No alcohol, marijuana, or illegal controlled substances. $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Where do you work at, sir?
I work at Rocket Mortgage.
So you're making enough money to afford your own lawyer going forward though, right?
I make like 59 a year. I mean, last year.
Do you have any kids?
No.
Wife?
Yep. Well,
That'd
in
be
June
great.
I will be. Yeah. In June.
Yeah, I can't really appoint you a lawyer if you're making that. You're entitled to one at the first hearing. You're not entitled to one at subsequent hearings unless you're indigent. If you think you're indigent, you can fill out a petition, but I can't really appoint people, lawyers that are making $60,000, okay?
With the court, he has a scheduled vacation with the court.
Yes, when?
And I actually leave today at 7 p.m.
Where are you going?
Punta Cana.
Nice, nice. Their generation, they don't just stay in the country anymore, Mr.
This was the grandparents doing.
Nice, can leave state between March 26th and April the 10th, I'm just gonna say, okay?
I'll be back.
Good luck, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go down the hall, put your notice, Lewis.
Looking at the full picture, this courtroom session highlights something crucial. The legal system isn't just about punishment, it's about structure, responsibility, and sometimes, second chances. Across multiple cases, we saw a pattern. Defendants facing consequences for lapses in judgment, but also judges offering pathways to correct those mistakes. Whether it was reduced charges, extended deadlines, or probation adjustments, the message is clear: accountability matters, but so does compliance moving forward. And that raises a bigger question. How many of these situations could have been avoided with just a bit more awareness or preparation? If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.